Welcome to Max online class. Unit exercise 3. First sum. Solve 1 by 3 into x plus y minus 5 is equal to y minus z is equal to 2x minus 11 is equal to 9 minus x plus 2z. Here only one equations are given, but you have to equate any two equations. You have to equate the equations. First let us equate the first two equations. First two. So this becomes 1 by 3 into x plus y minus 5 is equal to y minus z. Let us equate the first two. Then we will get 1 by 3 into x plus y minus 5 is equal to y minus z. Cross multiply. Then you have x plus y minus 5 is equal to 3y minus 3z. Cross multiply, so 3y minus 3z. Then bring the right hand side term to other side. Keep the left side as it is, x plus y as it is. You bring this minus 5 other side, it becomes positive, plus 3y becomes minus 3y, minus 3z becomes plus 3z. Simplify. On simplification, you have x, y minus 3y, y minus 3y minus 2y, y minus 3y minus 2y plus 3z is equal to 5. Mark it as first equation. And then let us equate the next two equations. Y minus z is equal to 2x minus 11. Y minus z is equal to 2x minus 11. Then simplify. You bring the right hand side term to other side, plus 2x. You bring this plus 2x to other side, it becomes a negative. So minus 2x plus y minus z is equal to minus 11. Multiply the whole equation by minus sign. So you have 2x minus y plus z is equal to 11. Multiply the whole equation by minus sign. So you have 2x minus y plus z is equal to 11. Mark it as second equation. Now we got two equations, and then equate the last two. So you have 2x minus 11 is equal to 9 minus x plus 2z. 9 minus x plus 2z. Keep the left hand side as it is. The right hand side 9, multiply the minus sign inside the bracket. So you have minus x minus 2z. Then simplify. 2x, keep it as it is. You bring this minus x other side, it becomes plus x. Similarly, bring the minus 2z other side, it becomes plus 2z is equal to this 9. Keep it as it is in the right hand side. You bring minus 11 other side, it becomes positive, so 9 plus 11. 2x plus x 3x plus 2z is equal to 9 plus 11 20. Mark it as third equation. Now we got three equations. You have to take any two equations and solve. In the first two equations we have x term, y term, z term, and the constant term is there. The first two equations, three terms are there. In the last equation there is no y term. So you consider the first two equations and then eliminate the y term. Eliminate the y term. In the first equation you keep it as it is. X minus 2y plus 3z is equal to 5. you keep it as it is, first equation. In the second equation, multiply the second equation by 2. Multiply the second equation by 2. So you have 2x into 2, 4x minus 2y plus 2z is equal to 22. Multiply the second equation by 2. So you have my 4x minus 2y plus 2z is equal to 22. Mark it as fourth equation. Then change the sign. Change the sign. Minus, plus, minus, minus. Change the sign. And then cancel minus 2y plus 2y. Cancel. Then you have x minus 4x minus 3x. X minus 4x minus 3x. 3z minus 2z, z is equal to 5 minus 22. 5 minus 22 minus 17. Mark it as fifth equation. Before that, minus 3x plus z. Now we got minus 3x plus z equal to minus 17. Multiply the whole equation by minus sign. So you have 3x minus z is equal to plus 17. If you multiply the whole equation by minus sign, minus becomes plus, plus becomes minus. So you have 3x minus z is equal to 17. Mark it as fifth equation. Now we got 5 equations. Now subtracting the third and fifth equation. Subtracting the third and fifth equation. Subtract the third and fifth equation. Change the sign. Plus 3x minus 3x cancel. Now we have 2x plus 2z, 2z plus z, 2z plus z, 3z is equal to 20 minus 17. 20 minus 17, 3. So we have 3z equal to 3. 3z equal to 3. So z is equal to 1. You bring this the other side, it comes under the division. So 3 by 3, 1. So z is equal to 1. Substitute z is equal to 1 in any one of the equation, either third or fifth equation. So I am going to substitute z is equal to 1 in third equation. The third equation is 3x plus 2z is equal to 20. 3x plus 2z is equal to 20. Substitute z equal to 1. In the place of z, substitute 1. So this becomes 3x plus 2 into 1 is equal to 20. 3x plus 2 into 1 is equal to 20. So 3x plus 2 into 1, 2 is equal to 20. So 3x is equal to 20 minus 2. Bring this to other side, it becomes negative. So 3x is equal to 20 minus 2. 20 minus 2, 18. So 3x is equal to 18. 3x is equal to 18. Then x is equal to 6. Cancel both sides by 3 tables. So x is equal to 6. Substitute x is equal to 6 and z is equal to 1 in second equation. Either second equation or first equation, as you wish. Substitute as x is equal to 6 and z is equal to 1 in second equation. The second equation is 2x minus y plus z is equal to 11. Substitute x is equal to 6 and z equal to 1. So this equation becomes 2 into 6 minus y plus 1 is equal to 11. 2 into 6, 12. 12 minus y plus 1 is equal to 1. 12 plus 1, 13. 12 plus 1, 13. So minus y plus 13 is equal to 11. Bring the 13 other side, it becomes negative. So minus y is equal to 11 minus 13. 11 minus 13 is minus 2. So minus y is equal to minus 2. Cancel both sides by minus sign. So you have y is equal to 2. Now we got x is equal to 6. Y is equal to 2. Z is equal to 1. Second sum. 150 students are admitted in a school. 150 students are admitted in a school. They are distributed over 3 sections A, B and C. They are distributed over 3 sections A, B and C. If 6 students are shifted from section A to C, the sections will have equal number of students. If 4 times of students of section C exceeds the number of students of section A by the number of students in section B, find the number of students in 3 sections. First, let us assume the number of students in section A be X and the number of students in section B be Y. Number of students in section C be Z. Here the first statement says that 150 students are admitted in a school. 150 students are admitted in a school. So totally 150 students are admitted in a school. So therefore by the given condition x plus y plus z is equal to 150. X plus y plus z is equal to 150. Totally 150 students are admitted in a school, but those students are distributed in 3 sections A, B, C. We are assuming the section A be X, section B be Y, section C be Z. So x plus y plus z is equal to 150. Mark it as first equation. And by the second condition says that if 6 students are shifted from section A to C. 6 students are shifted from A to C. So section A means X. Section A means X. Section B means Z. So 6 students are shifted from A to C. So x minus 6 is equal to Z plus 6. Section A, subtract the 6 students from section A and add the 6 students from section C. Subtract the students from 6 students from section A and add the 6 students from section C. So you will get x minus 6 is equal to Z plus 6. So this becomes x minus Z. Bring this Z other side, it becomes negative. So x minus Z is equal to 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6 makes 6 plus 6 means 12. So x minus Z is equal to 12. Mark it as second equation. Mark it as second equation. And the third condition says that 4 students of 4 times of student C, 4 times of students of section C exceeds the number of students of section A and B. 4 times the students of section C. 4 times the students of section C. So upper 4 is equal to 4z is equal to exceeds the number of students of section A by the number of students in section B. So x plus y is equal to 4z. X plus y is equal to 4z. Bring this 4z other side, it becomes negative. So x plus y minus 4z is equal to 0. Mark it as third equation. Now we got 3 equations. First equation is x plus y plus z is equal to 150. Total number of students in the school. Total number of students are admitted in a school is 150. So x plus y plus z is equal to 150. X minus second condition says that by the use of second condition we got the second equation as x minus z is equal to 12. And the third equation says that x plus y minus 4z is equal to 3. Now look at all the 3 equations. In all the 3 equations, in the second equation there is no y variable. So you have to take the first and the third equation. Solve the first and the third equation. Subtract 1 and 3. Subtract 1 and 3. First equation is x plus y plus z is equal to 150. The third equation is x plus y minus 4z is equal to 0. Subtract. Change the symbol. Minus, minus, plus, minus. Here plus x minus x cancel. Plus x minus x cancel. Plus y minus y cancel. Z plus 4z. Z plus 4z is equal to 5z. 5z is equal to 150 minus 0, 150. So now we got 5z is equal to 150. Cancel both sides by 5 table. So you have z is equal to 30. Z is equal to 30. Substitute z is equal to 30 in second equation. Substitute z is equal to 30 in second equation. So you have x minus 30 is equal to 12. X minus 30 is equal to 12. So x is equal to 12 plus 30. X is equal to 30 plus 12, 42. Substitute x is equal to 42, z is equal to 30 in first equation. So you have 42 plus y plus 30 is equal to 150. 42 plus 30, 72. Y plus 72 is equal to 150. So y is equal to 150 minus 72. 150 minus 72, 78. Now we got all the values. Number of students in section A, B, C are 42, 78 and 30. Fourth sum. Find the least common multiple of xy into k square plus 1 plus k into x square plus y square and xy into k square minus 1 plus k into x square minus y square. Find the least common multiple. Find the least common multiple means find the LCM. First consider the first one. Xy into k square plus 1 plus k into x square plus y square. Multiply the xy inside the bracket. So you have xy into k square, xy is k square plus xy into 1 xy plus here multiply the k inside the bracket. So you have k into x square, kx square plus ky square. Here multiply xy inside the bracket and multiply the k inside the bracket. Now you got k square xy plus xy plus kx square plus ky square. Find the common factor. Here first you combine two terms. Combine two terms, k square xy and kx square, k square xy and kx square plus ky square plus xy. Combine two terms. Combine first and the third term and combine second and the fourth term. After combining the terms, find the common factor. Here kx is the common factor. Kx is the common factor. So take outside. So you have kx into remaining k into y. K into y plus x. K into y plus x. Plus in the last two terms y is the common factor. So take outside. So you have y into ky plus x. Ky plus x. Now ky plus x is the common factor. Ky plus x is the common factor. So take outside. So you have ky plus x into kx plus y. Ky plus x plus ky plus x into kx plus y. Ky plus x into kx plus y. Consider the second one. Xy into k square minus 1 plus k into x square minus y square. Multiply xy inside the bracket. So you have xy k square minus xy plus kx square minus ky square. Then combine two terms. Combine the first and the third term. First and the third term. Second and the fourth term. Combine first and third term. Combine second and fourth term. After combining two terms, take out the common factor. Here kx is the common factor. Kx is the common factor. So take outside. So you have kx. Take outside. So you have ky plus x. Ky plus x. In the last two terms, the minus is the minus y is a common factor. So take outside. Minus y is a common factor. So take outside. So you have minus y into ky plus x, minus y into ky plus x. Now ky plus x is the common factor. ky plus x is the common factor. So take outside ky plus x into kx minus y. Ky plus x into kx minus y. Now compare the answers. Compare the answers. Compare the answers and find the LCM. Compare the answers. Here ky plus x. Ky plus x is the common factor. Ky plus x is the common factor. First write the common factor first. Write the common factor first. And then write the remaining terms. And then write the remaining terms. Write the remaining left out terms. Here the common factor is ky plus x, and the remaining factors are kx plus y, kx minus y. Remaining factors are kx plus y and kx minus y. Then you keep it as it is ky plus x. Keep it as it is ky plus x. In kx plus y and kx minus y is in the form of a plus b and into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. So this can be written as k square x square minus y square. K square x square minus y square. So the LCM is ky plus x into k square x square minus y square. Sixth sum, reduce the given rational expression to its lowest form. Reduce the given rational expression to its lowest form. Subdivision 1, x power 3a minus 8 divided by x power 2a plus 2 into x power a plus 4. Consider the numerator, x power 3a minus 8. X power 3a can be written as x power a whole power 3. X power 3a can be written as x power a whole power 3. If you multiply the powers, you will get 3a. Minus 8 can be written as 2 cube. Now this is the form of a cube minus b cube. A cube minus b cube. A cube minus b cube is a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. A cube minus b cube is a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So x power a whole power 3 minus 2 cube can be written as x power a minus 2. X power a minus 2 into x power a whole square plus x power a into 2 plus 2 square. Here a is equal to x power a, b is equal to 2. A is equal to x power a, b is equal to 2. So x power a minus 2 into x power a whole square plus x power a 2 plus 2 square. X power a minus 2, keep it as it is. Here multiply the powers. So this can be written as x power 2a plus 2 into x power a plus 2 square means 4. Now take down the question equal to the place of numerator. Write the values x power a minus 2 into x power 2a plus 2 into x power a plus 4 divided by, keep the denominator as it is. Cancel the common factor. X power 2a plus 2 x power a plus 4 is a common factor, so cancel it. Now you have x power a minus 2. Subdivision 2, 10x cube minus 25x square plus 4x minus 10 divided by minus 4 minus 10x square. 10x cube minus 25x square plus 4x minus 10 divided by minus 4 minus 10x square. Consider the numerator, 10x cube minus 25x square plus 4x minus 10. The first two terms, 10x cube minus 25x square, first two terms, 5x square is common. 5x square is common, so take outside. So you have 5x square into 2 5s are 10, so 2x minus 5 5s are 25, 5, 2x minus 5, 5x square into 2x minus 5 plus the last two terms, 2 is the common factor, so take outside. So you have 2 into 2x minus 5. Now 2x minus 5 is the common factor, 2x minus 5 is a common factor, so take outside. So you have 2x minus 5 into 5x square plus 2, 2x minus 5 into 5x square plus 2. Consider the denominator. In the denominator, minus 4 minus 10x square, minus 4 minus 10x square is equal to, here minus 2 is the common factor, minus 2 is the common factor, so take outside. So this becomes minus 2 into 2 plus 5x square, 2 2 are 4 plus 5 2 are 10, 5x square. So this can be written as minus 2 into 5x square plus 2. Just to change the place, 5x square plus 2. Now in the given question, 10x cube minus 25x square plus 4x minus 10 divided by minus 4 minus 10x square is equal to, in the place of numerator, write the values, 2x minus 5 into 5x square plus 2. Write the two factors, divided by, in the denominator write minus 2 into 5x square plus 2. Here minus 2 into 5x square plus 2. Here 5x square plus 2 is common, cancel. So remaining 2x minus 5 divided by minus 2, 2x minus 5 by minus 2. Split the terms, 2x divided by minus 2 minus 5 by minus 2, 2x minus 5 by minus 2 split into two terms, 2x by minus 2 minus 5 by minus 2, 2 cancel. So this becomes minus x plus minus into minus plus 5 by 2. Seventh sum, simplify. 1 by p plus 1 by q plus r divided by 1 by p minus 1 by q plus r into 1 plus q square plus r square minus p square divided by 2qr. Consider the numerator, 1 by p plus 1 by q plus r, 1 by p plus 1 by q plus r is equal to, take LCM. So the LCM is p into q plus r, p into q plus r, cross multiply, q plus r plus p, q plus r plus p, else cross multiply q plus r plus p divided by p into q plus r. Consider the denominator, 1 by p minus 1 by q plus r, 1 by p minus 1 by q plus r. Take LCM. LCM is p into q plus r, p into q plus r. Cross multiply, q plus r minus p, q plus r minus p. Now consider this term, 1 by q square plus r square minus p square divided by 2qr. 1 plus q square plus r square minus p square divided by 2qr. Take LCM. 2qr is LCM. Cross multiply, 2qr plus q square plus r square minus p square. 2qr plus q square plus r square minus p square. Consider the first three terms. The first three terms are in the form of a square plus b square plus 2ab. A square plus b square plus 2ab. So this can be written as q plus r whole square, q plus r whole square minus p square divided by 2qr. First three terms are in the form of a square plus b square plus 2ab. So this can be written as a plus b whole square. Here q plus r whole square. minus p square divided by 2qr. Now in the numerator is in the form of a square minus b square. A square minus b square. A square minus b square can be written as a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b. So this becomes q plus r plus p, q plus r plus p into q plus r minus p divided by 2qr. Write it in proper form, p plus q plus r into q plus r minus p divided by 2qr. Consider the question equal to, in the numerator you have to write p plus q plus r divided by p into q plus r. Here in the denominator you take reciprocal, in the denominator answer take reciprocal and write the answer into p into q plus r divided by q plus r minus p into in the place of 1 plus q square plus r square minus p square divided by q2 qr. That should be written as p plus q plus r into q plus r minus p divided by 2qr. Here p into q plus r, p into q plus r cancel. Similarly q plus r minus p cancel, remaining p plus q plus r into p plus q plus r. So this can be written as p plus q plus r whole square divided by 2qr.